Alright folks, POM Industries reached out to me. They're a pepper spray self-defense company. They liked my channel and what I was doing on it, and they sent me out some products. So I'm going to give you a quick review of it. This is the Urban Sentinel. Let's get into it. Alright, so in the kit that they sent me out, I've got this pepper spray with a key clip attachment and this pepper spray with a pocket clip attachment, as well as these are two water testers. Basically, it's the same design as these pepper sprays, but it actually just shoots water only. So this way you can practice basically operating the system, and I'm going to walk through some of the steps with it. And they also sent out this, which is their Mark III, the MK3. It's a big, heavy blaster. This would be something that I definitely would carry on me in one of my pockets. I'm just going to read this over real quick. The range is up to 12 feet. Effect is involuntary eye closure. Performance up to 12 seconds of spray, 24 plus bursts. The formula is a HPL tested at 1.40% for the premium grade OC oleoresin capsication with UV marking dye, which is also very important. And the expiration date can be found on the bottom of the cylinder. And pretty much step 1, slide thumb in between the flip top and the actuator. And step 2, press to fire, release the pressure to stop. So I'm going to go over some of the basic features on this now. I'll leave a link to their website. They have several different models available besides the ones that they sent me. This basic simple pocket clip retention in your pants pocket, shirt pocket, anywhere else. It's got a good amount of tension, and if you notice, very little space here, so it's going to hold snugly even to thinner material, which makes it easy enough that if you have it, let's say in your pants pocket, you could still get good grip with 1 or 2 fingers on it to pull it out. And then of course you've got the nozzle here and the flip top activation where you lift up and you press down. I'll do a demonstration with the water ones on that usage. It's small enough, light enough, and they have several different cylinder color combinations, so you may simply assign a color to a particular person if you've got multiple people in your household, or simply make it easier to visually find it if you've got it in a bag or in something where you don't immediately see it from the outside, but you know where it is and you have to take a quick look to make sure that you can acquire it. Now this black one, same basic setup. The difference is it's got this quick attachment clip. Now this small ring is attached to the base in through here, and then you just simply ring this around, and then you've got the release lever, so if you have your car keys or something else, you can separate them just pushing in. And now you've got your spray here and whatever you have attached at this end, like that, and they stay separate. But this way it allows you, if you've got keys or something else right there in your hand, and you still have the access to that as well. Especially if you're in a situation where you're, let's say, giving keys to a valet or something, you give them the key and then you hang on to the actual pepper spray. Now this one, definitely, this is on a larger, more tactical end of it, but again, you know, the small ones or the large ones, anything is better than nothing. And has the same design setup. You've got this flip top safety, which there are a lot of pepper sprays that will have a nozzle that has almost like a lever switch, which is good, but the problem is if it's in a pocket or it's in some type of setup where it can be brushed against, sometimes that little safety lever can be released, and then there's a potential of an accidental activation on it. Other designs of the old-fashioned one, they have the side guard, but there's nothing above it or behind it, so once again something could inadvertently press it if you're not careful, depending upon where you're storing it or what's going on. And what I do like about this also is the actual clip. You can rotate it depending upon your personal setup and grip placement. So obviously it would be preferred to, one, not have it set up in a position where if something does get in there, which I feel is going to be very difficult to do and activate it, that the nozzle is always going to be pointed away from you depending upon how you have it. So you may choose to have the option of having the clip on the outside and also having the nozzle face the outside. So in rotating around, I can get it just right. There we go. So now I might have this, for example, clipped into my pants pocket or a shirt pocket facing forward, as well as the nozzle. So when I go to retrieve it, thumb, boom, right there. And again, these are things where for self-defense purposes, it's a good option, because there may be situations where, one, you might not be able to be in possession of a firearm, but you can still have pepper spray. Two, sometimes self-defense and the use of a firearm gets very, very tricky depending upon what the state laws and the circumstances are. Whereas a non-lethal such as this gives you that ultimate better option before going to lethal means. So as you see here, it's in my right front pocket, clip attached on the outside, nozzle this way. I'm using my opposite hand, but basic principle would be draw it out, thumb in, at the ready. Now for the water tester, so practice alert unit, water only. The range is 10 to 12 feet, but I do not have that kind of room here, so we're just going to line up on this guy right here. He's just about 3 feet away, which is well within that personal space range. So I flip the top up, get my thumb on it, pretty much that's it, easy breezy. Now, a couple of things to take into account. Whenever you're using pepper spray in a self-defense situation, you can't control the wind. So that's one of the things you need to take into account. If you've got a strong wind blowing in your direction, you're going to get some spray. And also, depending upon how far away they are when you engage them, they may be close enough that if they still get physical contact, especially if they're at a close range, some of that pass-off gas may come back at you. But the one thing you want to make sure that you do consciously is not go towards the spray, because even if it's a dead calm wind, you don't want to spray the person and move towards the direction of the spray. If you start spraying and they stop coming towards you, continue to spray from where you're at and back away, giving yourself some distance for safety. Never move towards the spray, because once again, you wind up in that situation where the person may be temporarily stunned, they may become disorientated, and the spray may start to take effect, but you don't want them to be able to still get hands on you. You want to be able to stop them where they're at and make some space between you and them. So I'll leave a link. Go check them out, POM Industries. They've got a lot of the stuff on there. They're definitely going to have something to suit your situation, no matter what it is. This is Urban Sentinel, and I'll catch you in the next one.